Spooky Lou with a nice little quick WrestleRoni for me and for you. I hear you asking, what the hell is going on in West Virginia? I'm going to try to fill you in for the folks that's not on social media and for the folks that are asking on social media. We'll get to the goofiness in just a minute, I promise you. Right now, the important thing that's going on in West Virginia is we are hours away from one of the biggest title matches in RSW company history. One of the biggest shows in company history. It's going down Saturday at the K Lounge in Buchanan, 7 p.m. The Art of Violence. Oh my God. Big main event. We've been waiting for months. The back and forth on social media, a super personal war. We got one half of the RSW Tag Team Champions and the longest reigning Inception Champion, Logan Taylor, taking on current RSW Heavyweight Champion, Dustin Alexander. The man's defended the belt numerous times, coming out smelling like a rose. This one's personal. These two go back. They do not like each other. We're going to have a war in Bucktown, I assure you of that. We got Air Duzan defending the light heavyweight, the junior heavyweight championship against West Virginia icon himself. Zach Vincent's going to be in the house. Anthony Rucker gets another crack at Kryzak, the man that shut down his momentum. What will Rucker do when he gets his hand on Kryzak? Two more West Virginia icons locking up. Violent Vance Desmond against the Reaper, Matt Connard. I'm excited for that one. Tyler Jackson's back, baby. I can't wait to see him. Can't wait to see him kick the ass of J.D. Gatton. I know that. Mount Kilpus and the Big Tater Gang in a tag match. Dude, what a card. 7 p.m. The Art of Violence. Only $10, and your ass better be 21 or over, because this one's for the adults. Speaking of which, not a whole lot of folks are acting like adults, are they? Oh, okay, fair enough. Let's call a spade. Maybe I haven't even acted like an adult lately. But for good reason. It's been a little crazy. If you really want if you want to get filled in, then you listen to the last podcast. There's plenty there for you to listen to. But we'll go into things here. Just to let you know how dumb things have gotten. I had to quit recording for a moment because I was getting a phone call from somebody I kind of considered a friend, but is obviously working, they're not working, associating himself and supporting these idiots, these goofs. And yeah, I see you liking their posts. You're not getting any information from me, you idiot. So yeah, these idiots quit Real Shoot Wrestling. They want Spooky Lou to join them. I say, my loyalty's to Tim Cross. They get butthurt. Even though I told them my loyalty's to Tim, they're like, well, look what we're doing. We're buying Real Shoot Wrestling. I was like, oh, well, good luck with that. I know Tim Cross is a smart dude. Even if Tim was the dumbest dude on earth, he has an army, a family even, around him of very smart, very powerful people. So, yeah, there's that. But, yeah, so they're buying Real Shoot Wrestling. They've even bought a website for WrestleRoni. I know for a fact these dorks wouldn't even know how to make a website. But God bless y'all for wasting all this money. You probably could have took your kids on a nice vacation with all this money you're spending trying to ruin Real Shoot Wrestling. They've bought websites for Real Shoot. They've bought websites for WrestleRoni. Here's another thing, dipshits. Not a whole lot of folks go to websites anymore. So, like I say, have fun with that. They've been doing podcasts. I will give them, I do see that they're getting a little smarter because they're keeping the crazy old man just in case out of the room for the majority of it, because they know he's going to say something fucking insane and super offensive. Oh yeah, so they're saying you can't cancel us if we don't want to be canceled. Nobody's trying to cancel you. Nobody's trying to blackball you. They said we blackballed them from a business they've been in for 11 years. We've done some fact checking on how many years people's been in the business and when they were gone and when they weren't. The fact of the matter is, neither of you boys have been in the business since at least 2017. You've been back for less than 6 months and couldn't hack it. You couldn't go to our pace. You couldn't keep up with our pace. You couldn't you couldn't keep your mouth shut. You act like an idiot. You don't belong. And so they're quitters, and they quit, and they're boohooing, and they're starting up Mason-Dixon Wrestling. Dude, I'm so excited. Please run a show. And I wholeheartedly mean that. I really want to see what they come up with. Because I don't have faith in them, to say the least. They're not very bright. There's been a lot on social media, and not a lick of it makes sense. I said something about they were bought in views. I have picture proof. So they show a graph of all the countries that are watching their stuff. That's very good, because bots can be in other countries too, you fucking idiots. I can show a graph of mine, and you know what I'm proud of? The majority of my views come from right here in good old West Virginia. Folks that are coming to shows and buying tickets for our shows. That makes me happy. And that's what this really comes down to, man, is they saw what we were doing. They wanted to do it too. Monkey see, monkey do. Well, you got to have a little bit of a talent. You got to have a tad bit of intelligence. And you got to adjust to the ways of the world, man. You really do. T-Bone got on his podcast and said, I practically sucked his dick, begging him not to put out his videos before I put out mine. That was me doing my damnedest to be nice, to say, listen, idiot, have some fucking respect. I'm the guy that does RSW video. I'm not even sure why you're setting up a camera in the first place, but we're allowing it. Have some fucking respect's my deal. The dude has been out for himself since number one. Both these guys. It's not they're trying to help RSW. They're trying to help themselves. And I've seen through it the whole time, and I've told anybody that would listen, Spooky Lou's right again. I know when I joined RSW, I wanted to do what I could help everybody. People before me, and believe me, I'm a selfish dude at heart. I'll be the first one to admit it. But I see the talent, I see the potential. That's why I work so hard. The summer schedule got just a little bit too hectic for these guys, and they cried and quit. That's the bottom line. If there's any silver lining, if there's any good to come of this situation, we see y'all. We see people I haven't talked to in months coming to RSW's defense, coming to my defense at times. They're coming out of the woodwork, man. Believe me. We're talking to we're talking to plenty of people, and plenty of people are just putting it right out there, man. Just letting these idiots know what idiots they are. It's really dumb, but like I say, it's got folks talking. People are interested. People are invested. I get it. Everybody loves a good cup of tea. So I figure going forward, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. They're going to, have their little live streams that don't make a lick of sense. They disabled their chat box so nobody could say anything. So at least they're learning. And I don't know how. But y'all got people pissed off that I've never even seen pissed off, man. Like, maybe take a look in the mirror and think about what you're doing. It's you three goofs against the world. Every post you make, the only likes and comments that you're getting is from yourselves. You're liking your own posts. It's sad. It's funny sad. At least it's a good sad. Nobody died. At least it's a sad we can laugh at. And believe me, everyone is laughing. I'm on the right side of things. I believe you're on the right side of things if you're listening to this. And you know what? You don't even have to pick sides. We're not asking anybody to pick sides. I'm just asking you to fact check things, to try to comprehend what they're saying, and then say, does that make any sense? What the hell are injection papers? What the hell is a cease and assist? Oh man, it is silly. It really is. It's really silly. The dude had a YouTube, talk back to T-Bone, he had a YouTube for years, doing backyard fights and this and that. Couldn't get a view, couldn't get a subscriber. He saw what I was doing, and man, he jumped on it. And you know what? He's not the only independent wrestling YouTuber that I've been critical of. I've talked shit on others on here, but you know what I noticed? That other that I talked shit on when I said something about let's see you edit and this and that, by God, I give it to them. They got on there, they edited some angles together, looked halfway decent. So props to you, ma'am. You know who you are. Y'all don't have a chance. Not unless you have your son do it for you that has sense. So that's the only chance you got. You better bank on somebody. You've got to find somebody that likes you that has some sense. That's what you got to do. That's Spooky Lou's advice to you. I'm not upset. I think it's hilarious. I would love for him to show up at a show. I really would. Ain't one of us afraid of him. And here, let me fact check that for you too. He's going around saying a bunch that we said we were going to jump just in case, that we're going to jump a 63-year-old man. No, we called you on your bluff. Y'all said you were showing up, and we joked, what are you going to do, show up and fight a whole locker room? But people heard this conversation. Everybody heard it. Okay, you heard it. So that's what it was. And boy, you got real offended real fast. He's on here talking about something about, so I don't know any stars. What's this? And nothing against the lady that made the post, but I've never heard of you. And if you're so popular, let's see some likes and some comments on those Facebook posts. Let's see some legit accounts comment on your live stream, because we checked some names of those accounts y'all are making up. See, what happened was I called them on that. I said, check the views to the comments. That's a good way to tell if somebody's view botting or not. If they have a bunch of views and no comments, chances are they're view botting. So they went and made these accounts, and I guess they ran out of names, or it shows their true nature, which I believe that's the truth. And some of the names on these fake accounts are pretty bad. And that's what started all of this, is them saying something pretty bad in the locker room, and people didn't like it. If they keep up, we can have a podcast talking all about what they said and all they've said in the past, all they're saying now. We can quote it word for word for you. But yeah, I'm just doing this to catch you up on the drama, to save my little piece. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to Buchanan, West Virginia. I'll load up that ring. I'll unload that ring. I'll record the matches. We'll have a great time. You guys aren't shaking us. You're making us laugh. You really are. Keep doing it. Please. Keep doing it. Please. Don't give up. Fight the good fight. Fight the good goofy fight, you goofy fucks. Because it really is. It's funny. You have the world laughing at you. You're showing your intelligence. Not that I'm even the smartest dude. Not that I'm the greatest. But compared to y'all, by God, I'm a fucking mastermind. And you really don't know who you're fucking with. You guys know nobody. Because you were in the business for a cup of coffee. No one liked you then. Somehow you managed to weasel your way back into the business. And no one likes you now. Who the fuck's going to work shows? I hope everybody rips you off for every little last dollar you have left. Again, man, spend some money on your kids instead of all this dumb shit. Let's see what happens next. The main thing is this Saturday, Buchanan, West Virginia. And wait, things are going to get really saucy. You better not miss next Saturday in Stonewood. Ooh, it could get crazy there, because they're just a hop skipping away there. So, yeah, man, it should be fun. Should be a good old time. You're hilarious. You're coattail riders. You're insane. And we're a united front. We're stronger than ever. If y'all did anything, you brought us closer together. So thank you for that. They say everything happens for a reason. By God, we're a family. Y'all are a couple goops. Hell, Case told me himself he hadn't talked to T-Bone in years until T-Bone got back into the business and wanted Case in it. And believe me, Case told me lots about T-Bone. I can't say T-Bone said anything about Case. That's a whole different story. They're both batshit crazy, if that's not obvious. Is what it is. It's personal, but it's funny. That's all I got for now, man. I didn't want to take up too much of your time because there's better things you could be doing with it. I appreciate you hearing me out. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Real Shoot Wrestling's going to keep doing what we're doing. Ain't no names changing. Y'all ain't bought shit. Wonder where they got that trick from anyway. Like, it's silly. I love y'all. Get up to Buckhannon if you're 21 or older. Please join us. If not, you know where you'll find the footage. And there's only one place now, thank God. Woo! I love you. Treat each other with kindness and respect. Go out there and live your dreams. If your dreams get a little tough and it gets a little hard to live those dreams, persevere. Don't act like a Looney Tune. Spooky Lou loves you. Take care of yourself. Hope to see you in Buckhannon. Hope to see you in Stonewood. Hope to see you at a show real soon. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this mess. Good, bad, and ugly. You're not hurting Lou's feelings. If you think I'm being an idiot too and all this, let me know. I understand. I can take criticism. I can take feedback. Let's hear about it. I know I keep acting like I'm going to shut up. I'm shutting up. We love you. Enjoy your weekend regardless.